Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! Ah, you two. Let me give you your assignment for today. Look up jobs on the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Do the listed jobs. That'll do for today. Understood? No shirking your work, okay? Well, if you understand, get on with it. Yep, that's right. We have free reign today because, you know what? Nothing special's going on, so we can actually explore the guild and see what's going on. Hey, what's up? You got yourselves a wanted criminal, so you really can get things done. Of course, what you did is only what's expected of any exploration team. All right, Diglett, time to buck up and focus! Let's do our best, Loudred. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, all right. Let's see what is going on around here. Yeah, so it feels good to finally be able to explore this place. We haven't really been able to. So one thing I guess I'll mention going on right now, since today is just sort of a free day, every now and then, well, actually for most of this, there will be just kind of like free days or filler days. Oh, hey, it's Team Tasty. What's that? You want me to explain how the job bulletin board works? No, that's fine. Actually, I know. Oh, you're not interested. It's fun to do jobs, but incidentally, hey, Wurple, I was checking out the job bulletin board. I found a great job. It's an easy job, plus it pays well. Sounds real tasty. Tasty? Sheesh. Yup. Yeah, so you're gonna want to do this because you'll spend a lot of time doing just kind of random missions. And when I say random missions, I literally mean random missions. So you'll find these will change every day. And, well, not every, like, you know, real world day, but every day in the Pokemon world. And then you can kind of pick one, or actually up to 8 that you like. So things you may want to pay attention to are, well, I guess the client, but also the place, the difficulty, the reward, and any sort of restrictions. So, like, in this case, we need to help in my Pokemon search. So, we need to help Doduo look for a Nidorina. And you know what? Actually, I think we need to help Doduo with a little bit more than that, because the summary says, looking for a former teammate Nidorina. He has to be in a dungeon somewhere. Please. Right, we need to teach you about proper gender pronouns, Doduo. Nidorina can only be female, but oh well. Yeah, that's kind of funny. But since you see the reward is only 100 Poke, and by the way, that is actually your cut of the reward. It's what you really get. It's not, you know, that, yeah, you don't just get 10. All right, but this one has 100 plus something. So yeah, that might be worthwhile. This is deliver a slumber orb. So if we have a slumber orb, we could take that, but we don't. So we're not gonna bother. This one might be good. Also, it's a good idea to have several missions accepted from a similar place. For instance, if we took a few from the Drenched Bluff, like this, we can do them both at the same time. If you have played Gates to Infinity, because again, I say that because I did a Gates to Infinity playthrough before this, and that you could only do one mission at a time. With this, you can actually do several. So we're going to accept some of those missions, and then we're gonna look over here. Outlaw notice board. But it doesn't look like there are any outlaws available, so that's fine. This is just going to be a let's do some random exploring stuff. I don't think we're gonna do any plot progression right now. So in order to actually accept the job though, you wanna make sure you go to the menu and go to job list. Then you're going to need to take job. I know you just took the job from the board, but it's actually not active until you go to accepted jobs. Keep that in mind. All right, let's go. Also, before leaving, now that I have more room in my bag, I think I also get more room at Kangaskhan storage. Oh, hey, what's up? Hopes and dreams. This is, it's a rock. That's what it looks like. Okay, yeah, let's go to town and see what's up. Oh yeah, there's also this dojo thing. Marowak Dojo has collapsed, but will rise from the rubble again. Oh, okay, well that's good. Yeah, let's take a look around. Actually, I guess not much has changed over here, although the selection of items available... Oh, you saved that cute Azurill from a horrible outlaw. For that, please accept our sincere thanks. Right, but you're not gonna give me anything, like an extra apple. But this selection changes every day as well. A useful item you could get from here would be the Reviver's Seed. That'll automatically restore your health to full if ever you get knocked out. So that's kind of nice. But they are kind of expensive early on, costing 800 Poke. Also, this Kecleon sells orbs, which can be rather useful, as well as TMs. The TMs are very expensive, though, so you're probably not going to be able to afford those. Alright, let's go ahead and store some items. I think we can store... no, it still looks like 64, but that's fine. Alright, so at this point, we're not going to need that many big apples. And remember, it's a good idea to press Y to sort and L to select items. I'm gonna want to keep like 2 orange berries and 2 max elixirs, and it's always good to have an escape orb and a roll call orb for that matter. But you don't want your inventory to be too cluttered, because otherwise you can't pick up all sorts of extra items. Alright, there we go. Okay, now that that's all done, let's go do some exploring. What do you say? In order to do that, we're gonna need to go over here now that we have our missions accepted, and we're just gonna walk over this way. And that'll let us choose where we want to go. Anything with this envelope here that's open means we have a mission or a request or something we got to do over there. So we're going to go to the Drenched Bluff. I'm not even kidding about that. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's see. This is pretty much the same as the last time we were here, except this time we actually have things we need to be aware of. And just in case you forget what on earth you even came here for, you can just go to Others from the menu and then do Mission Objectives. So in this case, at B4F, for the 4th basement, we need to rescue Lilip. And then on the 6th basement, we need to find a big apple. Cool. Thankfully, it will pop up a message when you reach a destination floor, so that's kind of nice. But you know what? Since I don't plan on there being that much to do with the plot, let's just play through this. You know, no cutting, nothing like that. We're just gonna play through the whole dungeon here, even if it is somewhat boring. Again, these do get kind of repetitive. Oh, by the way, that's something I forgot to mention. You know how you can hold in L and then press A to do something? Well, you can also hold in R, and that will lock your movement to a direction. Or, I'm sorry, a, diagonal direction. So if you want to move diagonally, that's definitely the easiest way to make sure that you do that. Now you can of course move diagonally even without using that. It's just kind of hit and miss. Oftentimes, you know, you might have some trouble, or it's like, I really want to make sure I move diagonally, and you can't always do that. Oh, look at that little leap over there. Oh, dead end. Oh, joy. Oh, I should probably do something about cats. I think I still have his tactic set to go after foes. Yeah, let's just do Let's Go Together. That'll make sure that he sticks around just with me, which is good. All right. Hey, what's up? Stop. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. Constrict is actually useful in this. Constrict is such a terrible move in the actual Pokemon games. It's so bad. It's like awful. But in this, it's actually kind of okay. In fact, you'll find that with several moves and several Pokemon too. Things that might not be all that great in, you know, the main series Pokemon games. They might actually be pretty darn good in this. And also things that you're very familiar with might not be all that great. In fact, actually, Tackle can be pretty decent. Even though it's weak, it has a lot of PP, and it doesn't actually hit that weak. It's not terrible. Yay! Zig leveled up. Of course, Vine Whip is a much more reasonable choice, but I'm saving that for special occasions. Awesome. So now we're at level 11. That's good. Ooh, more apples. Wow, this is like a really pathetic floor. Look, there's like 2 rooms on this floor. That's so bad. Okay, no problem. Let's go down to the 4th basement. Now remember, we need to do something down here. And as you saw, it said you've reached the destination floor. So that means we gotta be on lookout for something. Remember, we need to find a Lilleep? Well, there's a Lilleep. Is it the Lilleep? Yes, it is. Not only do the NPCs you're looking for kind of wander around randomly, they also appear as a yellow dot on the map, and they also have a yellow circle when you're looking at them like here. And then you just go over to it, press A to talk to it, and you can use your badge to rescue Lilleep, or whatever Pokemon you're looking for. Again, you probably won't find Lilleep because, you know, again, these are random things. That's fine. Unless you entered that code. There's actually like a password thing. Also, really quick before I show you that, would you like to leave the dungeon now? You can leave the dungeon immediately after completing a mission. But if you have several things you want to do, you might not want to do that right away. So that's why I'm not going to. Because we still need to go to the 6th basement and see what's there. We got to find a big apple. Although I do already have a big apple, there's a certain big apple we're looking for. And no, it's not the one that's in New York. These enemies are pretty weak, but you know what? Good experience. Ooh, it's a Chingling tend to be a pain. Let's just go ahead and use Vine Whip. Yeah, massive damage. Ooh, Oranberry. Get Oranberries. Be sure to stockpile those. Stockpile things like Reviver Seeds. You're gonna want as much stuff as possible. Apples are also really good to have. Oh, there's an Oranberry. We gotta get rid of this. Maybe I can find someone to throw it at. Let's see. And again, just so it's clear, I don't plan on showing every dungeon all the time in the future. As you can see, it does get just a little repetitive. I admit it, but you know, this is early on too. So I figured of any time to show this stuff, early on is probably the best. Especially in a day where, you know, we don't really have that much going on. Okay, so we gotta find a big apple. And then our mission here will be complete. Hey, Shellos, I got something for you. This one. Yeah, let's throw that. Haha! And toss a Geopebble. Ooh, free Max Elixir. Nice. Okay, I don't want to leave just yet. Oh, because I have to find that big apple. Ooh, there it is. Yes, you found the big apple. Do I want to leave now? Well, I could, but, you know, even after, oops. Yeah, it does make you verify exactly what you want to do. It gets kind of annoying, but probably better than, you know, not working the way you wanted it to or something. Like you getting teleported out too early. All right, let's see. Looks like something's sleeping over there. I guess there's nothing much here, or nothing else here. Wow, Zig took no damage. That's pretty good. Take that. All right, we're Vine Whipping you again. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's go. I think that was the last floor anyway. Yep. Well, okay. Technically, this is the last floor. But we can't do anything else here. Cool. Thank you for rescuing Lilleep. Please accept this 1500 Poke. Yep, so we get our share of 150, and we get some bonus items. A heal seed, which is kind of nice. Think of it like a full heal if you're familiar with the main series games. Plus, we get 15 Explorer rank points. Thank you for getting me the Big Apple. Please accept this 1500. Yep. And also, ooh, a clear gummy. Nice. Now, all the items you get here are put into storage right away. They don't go into your inventory. So if you're wondering, where did it go? You just need to make sure you go to Kangaskhan's storage first. We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Zig. All right, good night.
And 3! Smiles!
Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work.
Hooray!
Ah, you two. Let me give you your assignment for today. Look up jobs on the job bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Do the list of jobs. That'll do for today.
All right, no shirking work. We gotta get to it. Yep, it's another filler day. But you know what? That's fine. Gives us a chance to do some more things. Like I said earlier, you'll find that you do these from time to time. I think we need to do 2 filler days or just kind of lazy days or whatever until we can advance the plot, and that's fine. Gives us a chance to do some fun things. So let's see. You know what? Even though there's not really like, these aren't very challenging, but look, there's 3 we could just totally do right here, except I don't have a Totter Orb, so I don't know if I can do that. I think I have to actually have the item. Ooh, there we go, a mean Nidorina. It's that one Nidorina, huh? This cowardly Pokemon preys on the weak. Please bring this criminal to justice. Yeah, might want to avoid these for right now. They are B rank difficulty, which, you know, you can do, but I don't know. Might want to stay away from it at this point. I think I'm just gonna stick to these easy ones here. And yeah, you know what? I think our best bet is just to do all 3 of these right here. Also, by the way, what I was going to say earlier about being able to do these quests or missions or jobs if you want, well, as I play, you'll see that there are these things that say Wonder Mail on the bottom screen. Or I'm sorry, on the top screen. Here, let me put that up there for you. So, if you pause the video, you can enter any of these Wonder Mail-S things. I'm trying to think of where you enter it. I think it's on the main menu of the game. There's a place where you can actually receive Wonder Mail, and then you will have that job. So since these are random, if ever you feel like doing one of the jobs that you see, you know, me do, you can just pause the video, take that Wonder Mail, and write it down or something, or probably take a screenshot, use your print screen button, and yeah, then just input that and you'll be able to get that job. So that's kind of cool. Not really useful, but if there is something with some really good rewards, well, first of all, I'll probably call it out for you, but also, you know, that's a great way for you to decide if you want to take on that job as well. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and accept all of these. We're just gonna do this, and then I think that'll be pretty good for the episode. I don't know if the last episode ran a little long. I haven't actually gotten it all together just yet, but I know, you know, it's a difficult game to do a series on. I'm really wondering how it will ultimately turn out, because, you know, there are a lot of floors to all these dungeons, and I tell you, it gets kind of repetitive. The gameplay can be fun, but really the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series is about the storyline, and that is one of the major things about the game. And that's why a lot of people just don't really like the Mystery Dungeon series. They see the gameplay and they get kind of put off by it, and understandable, it's not everyone's cup of tea. But for the people who really like Mystery Dungeon, oh man, that story is like, it is the best thing. Or at least one of the really good things. The music's really good too, like there's so much fun to it. But knowing that it's not everyone's cup of tea can also be important. And that's why trying to do a series on it really has me wondering, well, what should I do? I mean, I obviously want to show all of the, yay, there's a sleep seed. No, let's not do that. And I do want to continue exploring. I obviously want to show all of the, you know, the gameplay and the storyline. And that's something that I guess I'll mention really quick. This is sort of a, you know, let's just go through and talk a bit episodes. But I figure we needed that because, as you've noticed, if you've watched the first 3 episodes, there's a lot of dialogue in this game. And I'm reading all this dialogue. And I'm reading all of it, or at least, you know, any that's relevant to the plot. Not everyone is going to like that. I totally get that. If you've just started this series and you're like, I don't know about that, I'm gonna warn you right now, you're probably not going to like the rest of the series, because that's just going to be my style for the series. This is a very storyline-heavy game. I feel that if I were to just rush through the text and be like, oh yeah, whatever, oh, something happened, I don't know, that's just not how I want to present this game. And it's not really how I feel the game is meant to be played. You're playing the game for the story mostly. So that's what you're gonna get from this series. And hey, you know what? My voice acting might not be the best voice acting in the world either, but it's at least an effort. It's at least an attempt. Wow, I think I have enough max elixirs. I'm just gonna eat one, just because. But you know what? It makes it kind of entertaining, and hopefully it'll make it more engaging than me just talking in a standard voice throughout the whole thing. So, if you like it, awesome. I hope it's awesome like the Gates to Infinity one. If you don't care for it, well, you've been warned. I told you right now, that's pretty much what you can expect from this series. But hopefully you guys will enjoy and stick around. Now, I know a lot of you might also like seeing a lot of this, you know, just more mundane gameplay. I know, it's not like super exciting, but you also just like hearing me talk about stuff too. I know that there are people who just really like that. And hey, awesome, hi, how's it going? But at the same time, like with this series, you know, going through random, like really random dungeons, it can get just a little bit repetitive trying to think of things to say to keep it interesting. Ooh, sleep seed. By the way, sleep seeds are also something you're going to want to accumulate lots of, because remember, just because my bag is full here, it doesn't mean I'm just gonna eat another one of these. Max elixirs really are not that important. Sleep seeds are great for bosses, and it's good to go through all these dungeons and wait, what was I even supposed to do here? Deliver Totter. Oh, I don't think I have a Totter orb. Whoops. Oh, well, it's fine. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I'm not even using Vine Whip. But yeah, later on in the series, I will probably be... In fact, I think I even did that in the previous episode, but I will be cutting out portions of just, you know, dungeon crawling. I'll just show highlights. And I apologize in advance if, you know, you wanted to see the whole thing. But I don't know, I think it just adds unnecessarily to it. And I would much rather kind of do the storyline. I know that some people are like, ugh, storyline, what? I'm sorry. But, like, even more importantly, in this series than in the, you know, any sort of just main series Pokemon game, like, this is so storyline-centric that it just really needs to be done. I have the habit of talking to NPCs in the main series Pokemon games anyway. Well, I guess I can't deliver that Totter orb, but that's fine. That's fine. Well, we made it down here. Awesome. End of the dungeon. In fact, that's nearly the end of the episode, too. This is just, you know, one of those one episodes. Again, I don't know if I'll do this all the time. I do think it would be a nice change of pace every now and then, just doing some of this stuff. But, yeah, you know, let me know. Let me know. Anyway, got 10 Explorer rank points. And also got 200 Poke. And, ooh, nice! A Reviver Seed. That's a good reward. Awesome.